that's my seat coming off. So what we got here is our V4 Master in the faceplant mode, the rear stand mode and rear stand mode fallback, and tyre inspection. Some of the mods that I have done on this unit is our custom bumper system and battery guard bash. 100mm travel. This is called the 100mm version, so it's 30mm increased from the factory standard. We have a riser plate at the top as well as the riser plate at the bottom. The stanchion poles are custom. There's no handle system because these poles are 3mm thick, so the handle and springs no longer fit in here. These bolts no longer crush the stanchion anymore. They're not torqued up. In regards to the pedals have the adjustment plate as well as the adjustment pins. Camber alignment on these pedals was too steep. The pedals used to sit quite high with these bolts fully backed off. I ground down the plate so now my pedals sit more flat. I want to grind down it more so it's perfectly flat. Use these bolts to adjust the angle. Stanchion poles being longer, the pedal hanger now comes down to about the middle of the tyre. It does rub on the tyre, as you can see here. I have ground them to make them smooth, so when I do bottom out and it hits, depending on spring ratio, tyre pressure, it doesn't slice open my tyre. But that is a compromise due to having 100mm travel. Still using the stock light system that has an adjustment, as well as this bar will also sit across here for a light blackout. Easy to adjust. It's kind of loose at the moment, but it's all factory stock. The handle is quite high and increased, so it's extremely comfortable for gripping and lifting the wheel. It has a bit of flex in it, and you can put your weight on it and lift the wheel with it, no problem. The bar is also made of TPU, so it is quite flexible. I think I've got 6 perimeters, 42% infill, 0.35 layer height, 6mm knot. It does make it quite indestructible. And then face plant. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, that's my seat coming off. Scratches up a little bit. This is brand new. No problem. Oh, there goes my seat. Velcro. Upgrades on the rear section of the machine. The battery packs are quite narrow, and the power pads, you do need them to extend quite far off the machine. I've got this honeycomb expansion brace bracket that is supported by the rear stand, so the deflection is quite minimal. Whoa! So deflection is quite minimal when we apply pressure. They run up. They also accommodate the rear handle system that is also honeycomb. That gives you access to access the bolts inside. Custom suspension unit. These handles will eventually be printed the same as the front. It doesn't need to be the same rigidness. However, these are just PLA, and I'm just giving it a test to see how long it lasts. Custom DNN RPC2 suspension. I've been testing a 200mm. This is a 210, and I've got a 220 that I'll be putting on, and that'll have ratio changes to see what it's like. At the moment, I've got a 550-pound spring, 55mm coil travel, 100mm stanchion travel. Is working pretty good. A little bit soft side, so many possibilities to change the coils. Extremely simple. This machine has been very fun and awesome to work on. I've only done 1,700 kilometers. It's about 2.5 months old, and it does look absolutely fantastic. The poor man's links, because it does have that kind of poor man links look to it. Well, that's all we have time for today.